Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me. Gonna go ahead and I think I said before. I'm trying to get this glove on real quick. I think I said something about like doing crafts, like kind of like some do-it-yourself for Halloween. And I guess I'm just gonna show you what I've been up to lately. I know a few videos back, maybe like a month ago now, I think it is. I went over what was working on before with the potion bottles, and then those I don't know what you want to call those little casket dioramas, if you will. But what I've been doing out here in my garage has been something different. A lot more chemicals involved, a lot more tools involved. But I'm going to show you guys. I attempted what's called wood burning. You use this torch paste. Like I said, I kind of basically just tried it once and or twice with two different kinds of wood, and these are the ones I used. This one came out okay. I'm not too disappointed. So basically, you take a piece of wood like this, and you kind of sand it down a little bit, which I did, and then you put the stencils down. I kind of taped them down, and then you put the torch paste, which was here, over the stencils, which are over there in a bag. And then you take a heat gun to it after the paste sits in there for like 3 or 4 minutes. At least that was the instructions I was given, and this is how it turned out. It does take a while for it to burn into the wood, but I feel like I missed some spots for some reason. I don't know, maybe the paste wasn't as thick. That's what she said. On it, in some of these spots like the bat wing and whatever. And it's not bad for my first attempt, but those are 3 different stencils, as you can tell. But I did try a a cheaper piece of wood first, because I figured, what the hell? This was like from the dollar store. I think it was like literally a dollar. The October 31st stencil came out okay, except for some reason you can see where the stencil was sitting. So I don't know if this is the right wood to use, because I kind of, like, the mouth was just, see how it just flakes off? I don't think that's correct. The bottom was not bad. I tried to get all these jack-o'-lantern faces on here. I thought it would have been cool. Because there was a pumpkin on the top carved out, but again, I don't think this is the right type of wood to be using. Maybe it's just too thin, because this is just that craft wood, I guess is what I want to call it. But so I guess I'm gonna have to work on this as sort of a thing to try again and again, with or without more paste or whatever the hell I may be doing wrong or right or whatever. But anyway, also, as you guys can tell, I have a couple craft pumpkins sitting here. These are both Place and Time brand. As you can see, I did not pay $40 for this. I think I went to Joann, which is where I got these from, and I think they were 40% off, so I did pay a good amount, I guess, but what are you going to do, you know? And then this guy came from Joann also, which is kind of cool. I also have a bigger one. I didn't grab because I haven't done anything with it yet, and I'm kind of what to do is I want to kind of demonstrate a little before and after for these things. So this is definitely the before, because it still has the tag on it. I haven't done a damn thing to it except brought it home and paid for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and swing around here and show you the after. I got sitting here, and you guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna get him in shot here. And so this is the after. I just basically took a hot knife and carved out a face that I drew on there. Used some painting just to kind of darken them up, splotch them up a little bit, make them look a little rugged. I might have used too much paint, I don't know. I think I put a wood finish over the stem to make it look aged, because as you can tell in comparison, see how much brighter that one is. So I used like a wood stain over that, and then of course I coated it. The hell did I coat it with? Like a polyurethane, I think, for outdoor. And I guess you could probably see that candle in there with the witch on it and whatever. Those I had that one kind of like hanging out in the house, So I kind of wanted to do and stick a candle in there. Then by stick, I meant I actually glued it in there. I carved out the bottom. The only problem is the pumpkin split on me, which I think is just because the candle is probably too wide in circumference. So next time I'll know to use a smaller circumference candle, but it's one of those electric candles that you can set the timer on and turn on and off and all that good stuff. So I think it'll look pretty cool sitting outside anyway. I'm a little bummed that I cracked it like I said, but a little bit of glue, and hopefully it'll survive a Halloween or two or three. I thought it was a pretty good. I'm actually pretty proud of it. It didn't really take a whole lot of work, honestly, but it's definitely something that'll last hopefully years and years and years. So that's the after, and again this is the before. So as you can tell, even the orange is a bit different, because like I said, I darkened up the orange as well. So all in all, I thought that was a pretty cool project I did. I actually did another one with the same type of pumpkin, except it's a smaller one, and I don't have another smaller one to show the before. But the before is basically going to look like that. But instead of being a 12 or whatever this is, I think it's a 9-inch or something. It's over here somewhere. So I got this little guy here. Ta-da! He was the first one I did, actually. I put another candle in him, as you can tell. I glued that bad boy in there. This one did not split, luckily, so pretty much the same thing. Carve it, paint it up, make it look a little creepy. Put some of that wood finish on there. Stick a candle in there, same type of thing. This one, I got a little close to the eyes, to where the mouth is. That's why there's no nose on this dude, but I think he looks pretty cool anyway. Again, I kind of just draw a face on there and just kind of carve it as I go. So I use this guy right here, which is a heated razor type of knife, like a hobby knife that won't get in focus, but that's what I was using to carve him with. Actually worked out pretty good. So yeah, this is the smaller version, but again, same type of thing. I think they should, from what the looks of things, they should last pretty long. As long as I think I coated this one too with a protectant. I might actually go out tomorrow and get like a one that's suitable for outdoor, rain, weather, all that good stuff. See if I can get one that's a little bit more for outdoor use, because I think I just put in whatever I had here at the house as far as the polyurethane goes, but I think it's for indoor, but only. But anyway, that's something I could just throw on there at a later time, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, this guy here is a different type of pumpkin. These are hollow foam, really high density foam, hollow pumpkins, as you can tell, because I cut out the eyeballs. This one, however, is foam. It's all one piece, so it's not hollow at all. But it does have like this skin texture on it, which is really cool for making like a rotting pumpkin effect with a carved face and all that good stuff. So this is the before. I got two afters to show you. One of them is the same color, but this is the after that I made. A little side by side. As you can tell, this one's kind of a gnarly looking dude here, see? This is one of the afters. You guys are probably wondering, ew, that's pretty cool, or that's really gross, or how did you even do that? Well, as you could tell, it's got some wrinkles and some, I don't know, some discoloration. It's a heat gun, basically, that you basically you carve the holes into, and you kind of carve some of the eyeballs and the mouth out as much as you want to. I usually go about an inch probably in there, looks like. That way you could put like cool stuff inside, like maybe some glow-in-the-dark spiders or something. But anyway, so you take the heat gun and you basically just heat it up until the plastic starts to wrinkle, and then you kind of mold it if you want. See how the wrinkles are there? And that's kind of how I got that effect, to make it look like a rotten pumpkin. I could probably add some white or some green, but I think I already put a finish on this for outdoors. So I'm pretty sure he's ready to go. There's really no way to light him up, I don't think. But he's still pretty cool looking, I think. Like I said, so that's, as you can tell by the stems, it's the same pumpkin. Before and after. So This is what I've been doing with my time, guys. See, I'm trying to get in the spirit here. I did do another one. It's the same shape as this one, but it wasn't orange. It was green, but it's the same pumpkin essentially. So let me show you that one. I don't have a before for that one, but this one I think turned out actually pretty cool too. It's another. Oop, let me get my finger out of the way. Another rotting pumpkin guy here. And that look nasty. I always got the green on there and a little bit. So I painted the orange on there to kind of bring out the fact that it is a pumpkin. And well, that's the original right there. I didn't do the bottom. So that's what it originally looked like. So same thing here. I could have darkened the mouth out, I guess, but that's okay. But same thing here. You just carve it, pull out, get some of that foam out of there with some kind of tool, and then go to town on the heat gun and just make it look gnarly. This one I think I even wrinkled up even more. Yeah, because I can actually still press on it. See how wrinkled up that guy is? Look at the sides. I think this one turned out really good too. I mean, for some do-it-yourself Halloween projects, I think these are pretty cool. Pretty dope, as the kids say. Now, as far as the pumpkins go, I also did those Dollar Tree foam pumpkins. I did them all. I don't have like a before pumpkin, but I'm gonna go ahead and just grab them. I threw them all in this bag. I think one of these actually might be a plastic one again, like I just showed you. Matter of fact, I think it is. I know it is, as a matter of fact, because he doesn't have. This one's got a really goofy face on him. Look how big his eyes are. See that? But this is the same material as this. It's just a smaller pumpkin, obviously. But it's the same kind of effect, you know. You just kind of burn his eyes open and his little mouth. Like I said, he's kind of a goofy one. I think this is one of the first ones I did that were foam, solid foam like this with the plastic exterior. So, or the dense exterior, I should say. So, I think this one turned out pretty cool too. It's definitely a lot smaller, but that was another place and time from Joanne. And now, I got the dollar store ones that I did that I actually had to quote unquote corpse, which I'll explain to you what that means. I didn't really, I kind of just put these together. Like I said, they were $1, but you can see the face here. Another noseless one, but he's got round eyes and a little round mouth and a lot of black. But you can see how I got this plastic wrapped around him. That's what's called corpsing a prop. So you basically wrap them in like plastic wrap or like drop cloth, and you basically just take the heat gun again, and you basically wrap them up, and the heat will stick them to the surface of the pumpkin. The hole, I put a stick in there so I can hold on to them that way and make sure I paint all around him and all that good stuff. So, and I did seal him with an outdoor, I think it was with a spray. Actually, I think I sprayed these with an outdoor protectant. So I don't think I added any wood finish to these. I probably could have to age them a little more, but I think they look pretty cool. I mean, for $1, that's a pretty good prop, I think. There's really no way to light these, I don't think, either. But I did make like 4 of these little guys. And I made this guy here. He's got a wicked looking mouth. See, it's supposed to look like skin, like above his eye and his mouth. So it's kind of the same thing. You just kind of wrap them up and apply some heat, and you're off to see the wizard, I guess. Something like that. But that's number 2. I did 2 more. I've been busy with the jack-o'-lanterns in here. Apparently, this is the first one I did. His mouth is huge, and his nose actually burned into his mouth. That was an accident on my fault. On my part, I should say. But I think his eyes look really cool, to say the least. But I think people will still recognize what the hell it's supposed to be, right? You know, another corpsed pumpkin. See? And last but not least, I got one more in here. Oh yeah, this one's actually got the nose, I think. Yeah, it does. If you could tell. There's one eye and a nose and another eye. This one's actually came out pretty cool too. Basically the same thing. It's kind of like you can knock all these out in probably a couple hours, I guess, really. Waiting for paint to dry and all that, so that's why I decided just to do them all at once. I mean, basically this cost me $1 to get the foam pumpkin and then whatever paint and whatever I used. But I mean, still, I think that's a pretty cool ghoul, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this is my pumpkins I've done so far for the year. I mean, it's only after the 1st of October, so there's definitely going to be more stuff being done. It's just a matter of getting it done, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, that was pretty cool, huh? I've also been working on something else I'm going to show you guys in another video. It's also, that's my glove. It's also, I can almost talk. It's also something I've been working on kind of vicariously through a buddy of mine who does the same thing. So I kind of just seen if I could do it too, and I think they came out pretty good. But like I said, I'm going to show those in a different video. I've actually got one more pumpkin to show you guys. I forgot because I don't have a before for this one either. But I just saw him sitting back there. I think this one's a plastic pumpkin, guys. But you can see the face. It's pretty cool. I corpsed them up. The paint's starting to chip right there. So I wonder if these pumpkins aren't really that good to do that for. Of course, I can always just paint over it and maybe put more protectant over it. But this, I got this guy from Big Lots. The craft pumpkin, I mean. I think it looks pretty wicked. I think I kind of thought maybe there would be a way to put a light inside, but he's awfully dark. He's got a really cool looking face to him. But anyway, so that, I guess, is my so far my jack-o'-lanterns for the year. I just like jack-o'-lanterns, to me, are just like the embodiment of Halloween to me. So that's why I decided to make these up like I did. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, put these guys somewhere, and then I'll show you guys what I've been doing otherwise. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and happy October. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.